السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي واجعل لي وزيرا من أهلي هارون أخي اشدد به أزري واشرك في أمري كي نسبحك كثيرا ونذكرك كثيرا إنك كنت بنا بصيرا. وصل اللهم على محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وأتباعه وسلم. ربنا اغفر لنا وارحمنا وأنت خير الراحمين آمين والحمد لله رب العالمين آمين. Inshallah, we are going to study a new chapter and start today, which is the 20th chronologically revealed chapter of the Quran. It means it's quite early still in the second year of the revelation or mission of the prophethood. Second year is not very late, it's very early. So we are expecting to see how the foundations of the religion in general, but it is very abused word actually, especially nowadays when you say religion, everybody keeps away. That's not surprising, and I don't blame them, because the religion turned into an institutionalized social factor rather than a belief system. Maybe explanation of the existence of the universe and human being. It became some sort of socialization, means of socialization for some people. So we try to avoid to use religion, but it's at the same time belief system, we call it. It doesn't mean that this belief system is not related to our practical daily life. But what attracts our attention, as we have been going through the first revealed chapters of the Quran up to 20th revealed chapter of the Quran, there is no practically, as we are used to understand from religious life, the rituals are not mentioned at all. They are not the subject at all. Just how we see the world and what is the nature of the creation or the existence, nature of this universe, and try to make sense of the meaning in it. Mostly related to human psychology, human expectations, mostly related to it, starting from what is the nature of this existence and how they are related to human beings. Now we go further, especially with this chapter, what is going on within the minds and feelings, they call it heart, of human beings. So I have quite a number of questions, actually. Yeah. No. I have quite a number of questions about this chapter, and I would like also your input in the meaning of these certain vocabulary or concepts, Quranic concept used here in this chapter. The first is we are not going to study, because we have studied on several occasions what means to start with any sentence with say in Arabic, qul. What does it mean? Why say? We've studied this on many occasions and they are recorded. So it is interesting to see that quite a number of chapters or the verses start with the word say. It is worth studying, actually, but not here, because we have other things to reflect on today. It says, say. I take refuge. Of course, simply, we have to mention this. Say doesn't mean that the verbal utterance at all. The say means reflect on it, contemplate, and then come to a conclusion, and your conclusion must be paraphrased with the following statement. Your conclusion must be paraphrased with the following conclusion. It means, but if you don't have the concept, if you don't have the meaning, what is the point in putting in words? It is meaningless or purposeless. So say, it means, do you agree with what I'm going to tell you? And then use it as a principle for your existence. When you use your tongue, say it in a language as well. But not in a meaningless way, not in an imitative way. So I take refuge. Forget about the rest of the words. It is a very interesting word that we need to understand. What is taking refuge for us? What does it mean? So I need your comment or input. Do you feel that on certain occasions, sometimes, maybe always, but rarely always, sometimes you need to take refuge? From what? To what? Do you feel that? Anything in your life experience? Oh, no, I cannot deal with it. I cannot cope with it. So there must be some place, something that I should take refuge in order to save myself. What is that? Do you have any kind of experience like this? If you think, I don't think so, but you must feel free to tell everything. So when I face some horrible situation, or when I feel that I found myself in a desperate situation, I said, if only there must be a niche, there must be a hole or place, secure place, so that I will feel comfortable and relaxed about my anything. Do you feel that at all? Or what is the alternative of it? If you don't feel, I will accuse you. Do you think that you are self-sufficient? You can solve everything in your life? Huh? It is so arrogant, isn't it? I don't need any help. I can manage with my existence and with my life. Can you say that? If you cannot, but don't be silent, be brave. If you cannot, it means on some occasions, you feel that you need some place to take refuge with. Yeah? So which one are you? Are you one who feels that I don't need anything at all, anybody at all? I can survive by myself. I can secure myself. or I have nothing to fear of at all. Don't think that, well, it's not, by the way, this class is not a religious class, huh? It is nothing to do with religion. Don't think that we are studying the verses of the Quran, we are studying religion. No, 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 forget about that. This class is just investigating how we can make sense of our existence. That's it. That's so simple. But if we can find the right answer in the text we are studying, no, it turns out to be a religious class, but I don't think it is a religious class. So it is an, if you like, a critical reading class. You can summarize it in this way. Those people who continues to come to this class almost continuously, do you think that we take any text without critically analyzing it? No. Any text, and what God's word as well. Who are you? Yeah, we do. Why? We don't know whether it's God's word or not until we critically analyze it. That's a crucial principle. Until we critically analyze it and come to a conclusion that, yeah, that must be a divine speech. Then it becomes God's word. That's, we are doing the first stage. The conclusion is depends on you. So don't think that some people keeps narrating the verses and the hadith literature. They are convinced. No. Well, I mean, I can say as far as I know, they don't, because they have never thought about it. Mostly, I'm saying mostly, not all. So critical reading is unavoidable, necessary. Why? In order to say that this is a God's word, you must confirm it prior to it. How do you confirm this word as God's word if you don't read it critically and question whether whether can it be God's word or not? Who is God? Define it. It is not a simple matter. So critical reading is essential for any text. And as a result, if you conclude that this can be said by my creator, then your conclusion makes it legitimate for you to say, this is God's word. But we are going through a stage that at the end, we may or we may not conclude that this is God's word. That's what we do here in this class. So some people come here and take it for granted that we are Muslims. Yeah, okay. We say to each other, Salaam alaikum, alaikum salam. So this is a Muslim class, so we keep repeating ourselves. We don't here. We don't keep repeating ourselves. Everything is new for us, and everything needs to be investigated and dig it into. And if I am convinced about a certain conclusion, then I say, this is my conclusion, which is called belief. Otherwise, there is no belief, but repetition or imitation, right? So I just wanted to say this as a principle. So if someone says, God says this, we say, stop. God doesn't say this. What? You understood this and say, why did you come to this conclusion that that is your belief? You say it. God says what he says, it's an absolute word. You cannot reduce it to your understanding only. Your understanding must mean to you within your own conclusion. But if you never have thought about it, you have no conclusion. If you have no conclusion, you have no belief as you claim to have it. So it is a false claim, cheating, repeating the traditional culture. So we are aware of it in this class. Now, if you go to another class next to it, it doesn't work, huh? Be careful. So only in this class you can challenge everything for us. But there may be somebody else, but for us, I am open to any challenging questions, rejections, etc. But think about it, don't repeat what you heard. If it is not your conclusion. So how do you think that? Are you not in need of anybody, anything else, or you sometimes, at least sometimes, to me, always, in need of a place or on a thing that I have to take refuge with it. Which one are you? If you say, I am satisfied with my own being and I need no help from anywhere and I am always self-sufficient, and as a result, I don't need to take refuge with anything, anybody or anything else, then okay, you are satisfied. Okay, and don't waste time here in this class because we are going to discuss what taking refuge means if you feel that you need to take refuge with something. Do you understand me, or am I making the case complicated or vague or ambiguous that you don't? Okay, if you feel that you need to take refuge from time to time for some things, share with us so that we can talk. Be brave. Don't be afraid that, for example, I am married. Yeah, I need to take refuge with God from my wife. So she doesn't listen to me. So it's okay, safe. For example. Okay.
Yeah. I'm almost at the end of my job. I'm on a grant, and that grant is ending soon, and I'm waiting to see if this grant will be renewed.
Okay.
So I'm constantly seeking refuge to see and praying that this grant will be renewed.
So refuge, I'm sure
Yeah.
that you meant, it seems to be a real life experience.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds so. I appreciate it. Don't be afraid of it. No one is going to blame you. Why? No. And also, we don't use the language, trust in God. Yeah. But we don't use this language. Yeah? It is not a religious class. So, what do you think you need help about if you want to continue? What do you need there?
An interview.
Sorry?
An interview.
An interview with?
With the people that manage the grant.
So manage the grant. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if they let you know that you are going to be interviewed soon, let's say they gave a date with what they usually do or how the things work here, do you think you are safe now?
For the time being.
So until you take the interview, huh? You go to the interview. But can you make sure that you will get the grant?
No.
Still, you are not very comfortable for your future.
No.
No. Okay. If let's assume that you get the grant, okay? It's okay now. Comfortable with your life, with your existence, whatever. Well, this is the problem of everybody. Actually, this brave lady said, friend. I don't say any other title. This is our friend who comes here out. So this friend bravely said that it is her problem, but you can relate it to your case, not necessarily job or grant or your family relationship, maybe something else. Let's go to the root of the problem. Now, let's assume that you got the grant. What happens? Everything is okay now?
Maybe for the year.
For the year.
Yeah.
And after the year? No, it's an example.
Yeah,
We are
I know.
using it as a pattern, okay? Pattern of thought. So after a year, are you okay? Sure?
I'm sure something else will come up.
Okay, but do you feel confident about definitely will come out and you will be comfortable in your life?
Probably.
Probably not. I mean, you said probably not, but in this case, I say definitely not. Because there are many things that, for example, can you guarantee that you won't die?
No.
Okay. Can you guarantee that you will be ever happy in this world? Okay. Can you guarantee that you will be free of all worries as a human being?
I feel like we aspire, we want that. Like we strive for that. Like you want to be happy endlessly and you want to not be worried about things. And like you keep working to achieve that. It doesn't necessarily happen, but I feel like that's what people do.
So, is it possible? Do you feel that is it possible for you to be free of worries in this world for you in your life?
I don't think that's possible.
Do you think the main problem, can you now think that the main problem is not being sure whether you get the grant or not, but something deeper than this? It's your immediate concern, but it's a transient immediate concern. After a year, you will have another concern, won't you? So you may have lots of things in your mind. But if you are married, it's okay. Whether the children will be okay. If you are not married, do you think what will happen to me? You know, I want to get married. Then it's normal. It's normal. If a person is hungry, looks for food, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's how we are here in this world. So lots of considerations, lots of questions, lots of insecurity. Is it right? Insecurity?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Insecurity. By the way, I must disclaimer, my language is just very weak. The second is my hearing is not as yours. So don't think that, well, look at this man doesn't understand what I say. I don't hear. Perfect. But I heard this friend. Okay. Sorry?
We're talking about insecurity.
Yeah, insecurity. What is the real cause of insecurity?
The unknown.
Unknown. Unknown for what? Unknown of what?
So
No, I'm not reacting to your question.
The unknown of tomorrow.
Communicating, then continuing interactively. Yeah.
The unknown of tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. So do you want to know tomorrow?
That you don't know if tomorrow will work out in your favor.
So if you think that tomorrow, if let's assume that tomorrow is going to be in your favor, my next question will be, what is your favor? What is your favor?
Right. It's an outcome that you would like.
It's an outcome that you would like.
You would like, what do you like to have it, to be in? What? Let's reason together. I'm reasoning with you. Yeah.
So like maybe a concrete example.
Yeah.
Okay. So I work as a freelancer. So my job is not one consistent job. It's one small job, one small job, one small job, one small job. So today I had an interview for a small job. I hope tomorrow I get some good news about it, or next week, or coming weeks.
Okay. When you get the job, like the businessman, you know, when they open a shop here in Manhattan, they pay hundreds of thousands of dollars for rent. So, if not more. So, they are depending on the hope that there will be clients, so that they will make money. Cheat them, of course. They can sell them anything with 10 times or 50 times more price. Goes here in Manhattan, everything works. Don't worry. Whatever you sell, they buy it. Especially sell something to women, definitely your your business will blossom. So they buy everything. So why do you laugh? No, isn't that true? Come on. So, anyways, but no one can guarantee. Even assume that you guaranteed the job. Okay, nowadays it is very famous to insure your income as well. So you can have an insurance for your income. If it doesn't work anyway, insurance company is ready to compensate. Okay, that is reality. That's what we are experiencing in our social context here. That's the civilization. Is it the end of your security, or do you need something more? Anyone thinking? Yep.
I think just to add to that, it's the fear of the unknowns. So all the things that we don't know. If I'm going to lose a loved one tomorrow, if I'm going to lose my job tomorrow, if I'm going to lose my health tomorrow. So all the unknowns in life.
Well, I don't like people reveal their names, but your friend, not the friend, you said I was waiting for something. You listed some things. You may lose your loved ones. You may lose your job and income. And what else? Health. Yeah, you may use your health. Let's go a little bit push the thought. You may lose your life. Possible?
Yeah.
Do you want it?
I
Do
would
you
like
want?
to,
Do you want death happen to you? Do you wish that you will die tomorrow? Okay, this unknown problem is, I don't think it's realistic. Let me argue it. Why? Because even if you know, can you guarantee? Now, you know that something will happen to you tomorrow. Can you guarantee your happiness, your desires will be fully satisfied? What is the problem? You know it, not unknown. For something to be unknown,
You can't control it though. Like, even if you know about it, you can't control.
Let's make this phrase now, which is the conclusion of this stage one thinking. Unknown, or can you say unknownness? Let's introduce a new word for English literature. So, being something unknown is not the root of the problem. Do you agree with me? Past that. Now come to this, friend. Now, you said something very interesting. One step ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking, even if you know it, but you can't control it, it will still cause you worry, it will still cause you insecurity.
Not being able to control, even you know it or you don't know it, is another further step, isn't it? Even I know I cannot guarantee to control it. What is the problem for human beings? Because, if you don't know yourself, you don't know the problem, and then you don't look for the solution for it. Why do you bother? Because there is no problem, there is no need for a solution. Why do you bother? especially I wouldn't ask you, why did you come here? But why do you come and this man talks about an unusual things? So let me hear what he says, right? Why do you bother? Yeah.
I mean, if I would push back on what I just said myself, even if I knew about it and I was able to control it, I still wouldn't know that I would do whatever is best for me. Like
What was the word?
She said even
No.
if
Last.
she wouldn't know if she can do what's best for her.
What is best for you?
So if I
What
can
are
do-
you expecting to be best? Oh, that is a further step. Thank you. A good question. What are you expecting to be the best for you?
The problem is I don't necessarily know what it is.
You know?
She's saying the problem is she doesn't necessarily know what it is.
That is
No,
what
so even you don't know what you want to have it, that is also another problem, isn't it? What is going on? Again, please think seriously. Would you like?
I was just gonna say it's just a form of curiosity, just how we are. We just want to know and see what aspects we can control.
It is a form of curiosity,
Yeah, for more curiosity. Yeah.
and we.
Yeah.
You have to start paying me for this.
We have
What is
to.
it?
Sorry, I just said we just want to know what aspects we can control, and I think that sparks from our curiosity.
Knowing what aspects we can control, and that sparks from our curiosity.
No, I couldn't get it. Explain.
So
If you can.
yeah,
I think it just comes down to curiosity. We're just curious. That's why sometimes we're uncomfortable with the unknown, and we fight our ways around it to figure out what's going to happen next, even though we don't always know the answer.
so if I understood you correctly, you're defining the root cause of the problem as human curiosity to be the reason for
Factors, I would say.
one of the
Why
factors.
do you think we have curiosity? What is the function of it? Just to put us into trouble? Or there is a solution for it? There must be a solution for it. Do you define, let's come back to the beginning. But we were going to get very good, excellent. So do we define that whatever we are as we are is not decided by ourselves? For example, I want to be a man, as I am, man or male or female in this sense. And I want to have the ability to reason, to speak, to hear, to see. That's why I am here, because I wanted, I preferred, I have chosen, and here I am. Is it the case? Or, I mean, it's an obvious question, isn't it? Are they given to us? Which one?
I would say some parts are given, some parts are you acquire them, some parts are just given. By
For
default.
example, which is not which is acquired, which is not acquired and given.
What is not acquired, for instance, like not today I can speak, tomorrow I might not be able to speak.
Okay, that's clear. How about which is acquired?
We talk about skills, say, I want to learn to go tomorrow. I can go pick up some.
Okay, this is a feeling. This is an element in your existence. Yeah. So what you want to have something tomorrow, to have it for tomorrow ready. Do you think this feeling is, as a result, exists within you as a result of your choice, or is it given to you? Given to you.
So the desire to do that, you're
Yeah.
asking about desire itself?
Yeah.
It's a big question mark because different things play into it.
But is it this kind of curiosity reminded me this aspect of the question? Is the curiosity my own property or given to me? So I am using it with my free will.
I think, no, I would say.
The sense of curiosity.
I think curiosity comes from your experiences and like what happens to you the knowledge that you take in. I think it's a mixture of everything.
Okay, how about curiosity itself? Is a sense of curiosity. Is the sense of curiosity, does it exist accidentally, or is it an aspect of my human side which is given to me, like my sense of thinking or my power of sight? Is it given to me? Curiosity is given to me. Wondering is given to me. Or being in need of something, this sense, realizing that you are in need of something, is given to you. What is not given to us?
Maybe if we can think about this through another example and say, does every human have curiosity built into them? And use that to kind of answer the question. If we think every human has it by default, then most likely it's given.
Yeah, it's most like it is given. What is not given? For example, not to make it very complicated, I can give a head-up idea. Free will is given. We cannot claim the ownership of our free will. It is given. I am freely choosing. Did I decide to have this field? For example, let's just say that I'm going to buy this laptop, so I am going to get free will by myself? Or does it already exist within me and it is given to me, whoever made me in this world? Right or wrong? Which one?
It's given to us.
Given. Curiosity is given. Using the curiosity in this way or another way needs free will, choice. Free choice is given. Agreed or not? Free choice is given. Did you make your free choice? Produce it in a factory or somewhere?
Yeah.
No, it is given.
Yeah.
So the ability to speak is given. But since the ability to speak is given, since the free will is given to me, what do I do? Use my free will to manipulate, if you like, utilize my ability to speak in this way or another way. They are all given to me. Because of the nature of free will, I am using them freely in this way or another way by choosing. By choosing, right? So, can I conclude this, and will you agree with me? Whatever I am aware that I have, my hands, I don't know, legs, body, and also my feelings, and also my potentialities, every potentiality. For example, can I learn, if I study, can I learn chemistry? Do you think? Yeah, okay. So the ability to learn chemistry and the ability to choose to learn chemistry or not are all given to me. If I become a chemist, what did I do? I have chosen only what is given to me. Developed it, but this development is already existing within the potentiality of learning chemistry. It is given to me too. Do you understand something very interesting? We are coming to a very interesting point that everything is given to me. I cannot have anything by myself. Everything is given to me. Whether the things are known or not, everything is given to me. What this conclusion brings us. Can I tell you something very simple? Very simple. Our entire existence, with all its elements, is given to me. Do you understand? Are you comfortable? 1, 2. Tonight,
Yeah.
so
I
you are
actually have
always
a
next to me. So you are the secretary. If you like, all right, I'm sorry, but friend.
I actually have a question. I just want to clarify something. The thing you were talking about, the chemist thing. So you're saying that like if because I choose to become a chemist, and this this choice I'm making, this power of choice or sense of choice has been given to me. So that is why me becoming a chemist is not so much my doing, but it's something which is out of my hand.
Yeah, you are not creating the knowledge of chemistry. You are discovering which is already existent. You are already existent. Because one thing, although it is not related to our main subject, because I said, I hope that we can finish this refuge problem today, taking refuge problem. But we should never forget that the nature of free will is to will freely. You understand? To will freely. Whoever gave it to me with the freedom to will whatever I will freely within the limits of the field that I am allowed to will freely. We use that, for example, can you will freely to make this table disappear? Certainly. Yeah? I will that the table shouldn't be here, but it is still here. What I have to do, I have to move it. It means I am using only from among what is already given. So I mean, you definitely know, if I know it, you definitely know. Unraveling, entangling what is already within us, the ability to learn chemistry, is already with us. What we are doing by using free will, we are unraveling it. Like opening up the package. So whatever in it, let's say in the package, there are layers of things, shirts and, I don't know, sweaters and caps or shoes. So what? One by one. They are already there. You are just unraveling or uncovering it. So can you say that this is mine? The knowledge of chemistry that I learned is mine? No, I just discovered it. It's already there. Uncovered it. It was already there. I realized, for example, you don't know a room, what is in it. There are lots of things in it. You open the door, get into the room, and try to think all the items one by one. You learn it. So your potentiality is your packed existence. So we can conclude easily that our existence in its entire parts is given. I am comfortable with it. If I am not comfortable, I would definitely say no. But I am comfortable with it. Your question or whatever?
Yeah, it's a question. I guess it's very similar to the previous question along the lines. If we're looking at, I guess, since we're studying refuge, as far as creation side of existence is concerned,
You are going too far.
okay.
So we came that our entire existence is given. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. How are we? Do you feel that all our concerns about grant, about your job security, and did you have another concern about your curiosity? Yeah? All our concerns are not the main purpose of our concern, should not be. The ultimate concern must be our existence. Do you agree? Because you feel that you won't be You may be hungry and needy tomorrow, but why do you want not to be needy in order to keep your, I'm hiding one word here because we are going to use it for a solution. Keep your existence. Yeah. So ultimately, we should be concerned with our existence. How I can, now be careful with the word, secure my existence. Be careful. Yeah. Pay attention to it. If you don't agree, please raise your objections. I love it. Challenging questions are my best favorite. To secure your existence, that's my conclusion. To secure my existence must be my ultimate concern. The others are just subtitles for it, or subdivisions, not subtitles, subdivisions for it. For example, I don't want to die. Why? Because I don't want to lose my life, because without life, my existence will mean nothing to me. So I will lose my existence. So because of the concern of existence, I am concerned with my life. I am concerned with my health. That's your example. I am concerned with my grant. I am concerned with the knowledge of my future. Tomorrow was it? I didn't know what is tomorrow, so I'm concerned with it. So because of this insecurity in our existence, we are in trouble. Can I make my existence secured? Can you make your existence secured? That you can make your future secured, your job secured, your grant secured, your secure, curiosity secured. Because if your existence is secured, this is a package. Your existence includes all the qualities that you want to be satisfied, includes in it. So my the temporary conclusion, not the ultimate conclusion, because we are going to seek for refuge for what? So can anybody secure, can anything secure its existence? Let's say President of America, can he secure his presidency? 2 years later, kicked out. Not 2 years later, 2 elections later, definitely kicked out. So can he secure his life? All previous presidents died. There are a few left. They are waiting for death. So don't worry about them. They are subject to death. It means, can they secure, or can a king or emperor secure his existence? The previous emperors all gone. What is the point? What is the solution? Do you think that our main concern should be, or should obtain security of our existence? Do you agree with me? And it includes everything in it. If my existence is secure, what shall I do? So, sorry, what nice. Maybe my mind is going everywhere. Oh, if my existence is secured, everything is secured in it. So, how can I solve this problem? It means, how can I obtain security for my existence? Must be the most important concern for us. We are being, if you like, cheap for our humanity. Because cheap means really making petty calculations, expectations, very petty. If we secure our existence, everything will be secured anyways. Don't worry about it. Shall I give the priority to the friend? So They get used to, so I can hear you anytime. Even afterwards, we can call and call. Yeah.
If we say that by definition our existence is given to us, then isn't that by itself imply that you can never secure it?
So you cannot secure. Excellent. Much better. I congratulate you. You and I cannot secure my existence because my existence is given. I didn't produce my existence, manufacture my existence. If you like to use a religious language, create my existence because it is given to me. If you like, it is created. So I think we are coming to close to the answer. Well, I would like to.
Very similar. I was just going to say that because we're using this terminology that it's my concern to secure my existence, but with the previous understanding where everything is given to me, so is this concern. Is it really my concern at that point? I'm not the originator or owner of this concern.
Mhm.
Yes, I exist with it. So it almost gets into the space of it isn't even mine to own, but I'm with it, therefore, but I cannot control it either. So yes, you're existing with that awareness, but you can't really do anything about it.
But very good point and excellent. It is the answer lies in consciousness. We are given free will to choose and to be used freely. It's its nature. We are also given. Now we can use the language given. Huh? I don't say that I am a conscious being. No. I am made conscious with consciousness. Right? The language changes now because the materialist people, or not, I call them shallow thinking people, cheap people about their humanity, they say, I am conscious. I know. But at the end of this conclusion now, temporary conclusion, I cannot say that I am made conscious. I am not powerful. I am made with certain power. And I am not the source of anything in my life exists. Sort of existence of anything in my life. So you see that arrogance is not human. So do you feel that we are coming closer to need to take refuge? Where am I? Because consciousness is with me, and the consciousness says, the consciousness gives me the information. It is there, already there. I realize now when I use it, I need security for my existence. That's how I am made. That is how I am made. That is my reality. I cannot go against my reality.
Can we define consciousness for the sake of this context? I'm not really sure.
Aware that you need security for your existence, although the existence doesn't belong to you. You are aware of it. It means human beings are created with self-awareness. That is beautiful. Now, let's play a little bit religious here. That is why in the Quran, which we study, we take it very seriously. Quranic statements, we take it very seriously. You see that we have been discussing, I don't know, more than an hour about one word of the Quran, taking refuge. So in the Quran, in this text, which is worth taking notes of, they use ruh, spirit. And what is that? It is from my creator, the Quran says. It means the one who gave me existence has given a quality which directly belongs to God himself. It means I have given your spirit from my spirit. It means that I am self-aware, created self-aware. I am not origin of self-awareness. No, created with self-awareness. So my creator wanted me to be aware of my need for security for my existence. He lets me know that you need this in order to what? To search for a place that I can take refuge with. Right? Why? Are we aware of it? Not really. From my own experience, we don't need to take refuge. We don't feel the need for, we don't need to feel the need to take refuge with something else. Only we want help for a temporary solutions for our temporary simple concerns. And I say it is not worth it. Why? It is temporary. For example, looking for a house to rent. Okay, you say that, okay, I found one. It is okay. We signed the contract. Okay, I'm going to move in tomorrow. I am good now. They say it's cool for me. So, okay, is that permanent solution? No, it's a rental property. Tomorrow, landlord said, okay, in 2 months' time, please evacuate the property because I need it. That's it. It's a matter of notice that you receive from the landlord. It is not a solution. Permanent solution is a temporary solution. But we came to the point that we need permanent solution, which means we need to secure our existence. And how can I make it? By myself? Who can secure your existence on his or her existence? I don't think so. I don't think so. Even the most notorious atheists will say, I'm going to die and disappear from existence, forget about it. Is it that security? Or is it just, how do you say, cheating yourself with your incompetent? Incompetent? It means your, what is that?
An inability to.
Inability to keep it, saying that, okay. So like that, I didn't. So I lost my wallet and there was some good amount of money in it. And I understood that I cannot get it back at all. What do I say? Oh, Tess, it is gone. Forget about it. Try to make another amount, this amount. But it is not the solution. It is just, what shall I do? I cannot do it. Leave it. The atheistic interpretation of one's life is nothing human at all, because human beings are given the desire. You keep using this language a lot. For desire for eternal happiness. Right? I want to have an existence with eternal happiness in it. My existence will never disappear, and I will be conscious of my being, and everything I desire will be satisfied. Do you wish that? I do. Who can do that? What can do this?
Just to go back to your argument about the atheists, if we look at it factually, they're not factually incorrect. So let's say I have belief and I'm worrying and I'm doing the things which we have talked about, and then there is an atheist who thinks that he does not need to do certain things because he's going to disappear. But at the end of the day, both of us are going to disappear and turn into dust. So factually,
are we? But for an atheist, it's I interrupted you. I'm sorry, but I think we should stop here, because are we going to turn into dust, or is my body has always been going into, I was in the toilet, flush, but every 6 months the body cells change and they are gone. but I'm still here. I exist. So who said that I only consist of my body? What is my brain? Thinking, not brain, thinking ability. What are my desires? What are my senses? Are they going back into dust? My mind is not of the same kind of dust at all. My hopes, my abilities, human abilities, feelings are not going to go into dust at all because they are not matter. Only my body seems to be matter. It will go into matter, but because it came from matter, not by itself. It is created out of matter. For example, this building exists, okay? And there are matter in it, right? How about the plan and project of the building? You can knock down the building. Can you knock down the project, shape, quality of the building? Can you?
But if I cease to exist, then I cannot use my abilities either. So if I'm dead, I cannot use my ability to think or
So
to.
what do you mean? What do you mean? You are dead. What is death? It needs a serious study and definition for it. Death. What does death mean? For example, I can talk on myself. Or I don't like giving bad examples, but I lost my eyes. Somebody poked. How do you say? Poked out.
Yeah.
My eyes. Have I lost my desire to see? So death is not my feelings getting out of my body. Sorry, that is not. Death is all my human qualities which are not matter as I compare it, and my body goes to earth. But my humanity, human side, doesn't go there because they are not better. My eyes went, but still my desire to see is with me. So we have to make the distinction between the definition of human beings consists of biological structure or a lot of many other qualities, which are human qualities, your senses, all of them, your anger, your love, your fear, your feeling secure. Yeah. So your needs that I want this, what are they? Are they body? So that's why we have to take notice of the definition of our own being. How do I define myself? My body is different from my qualities. Qualities do not consist of matter. So when I die, only my eyes, biological side, is gone, but my power of or need, desire to see is still there. What does it mean? What does it mean? My body is separated from my human side. That is death. Not I disappear. No, my desire for eternal happiness is, or by definition, must be eternal because I want eternal happiness. Where did I get this feeling?
So to clarify, the definition of death here is the separation of the matter, the physical side of the body, from desires, feelings, curiosity.
Human side. We call it human side. What
Okay,
makes
human
the human being? Not a tree, not a, let's say, cat, but a human being. So this is the separation. How can we, are we not aware that my body is functioning like that and suddenly I say, the people say, this man has lost his life. What did I lose? What did I lose? Huh?
Body.
Yeah. Sorry?
Your body.
My body? Oh, no, no. As
Your
far as
physical
the
body.
person, as far as the person who says this man has lost his life. So what life? What are you talking about? Oh, my body is here. So you are right. As far as I am concerned, don't blame me. I am sure for myself, I'm not going to lose anything. All my every day I shave, or not every day, every week I shave and take away my beard, for example, or give a shape to my hair, like that one. I don't care really. I don't really care. Why? Well, I care, but it is not my essential concern that I'm not going to use my physical, biological being, because it doesn't make me human being. What makes me human being is different from my body. For example, a big cow has a big body than I have, elephant even bigger, but I don't care really, because elephant has bigger body than it has bigger value than me. I don't think so. As far as I am concerned, I don't know. I have never been an elephant, so I don't know how it feels. But I feel that no, I am not body. I am not body. So if you are not married, I'm not joking. This is a joke. Just a break. Or
Okay.
shall I make a joke?
You can make a joke.
Are you not? Are you married or not? Okay. If I was a girl, which may be favored for you, I wouldn't get married with you. You know why? You know why? Not because you are a bad man. No. To make the case clear, I would say this man is going to treat my body as I am, not my human values, not my human virtues. No, I don't want to get married with an atheist, because he will see me as my physical body. How about my feelings, emotions?
So I'm sorry. Are you saying that atheists don't see your feelings, or they don't?
No, they contradict. They have the feelings, and because their obstinacy, they deny that death is disappearing of everything as far as my concern is concerned. So while they are getting married, what do they say? Is this lady other gender? Other gender is beautiful. Is it a concerned person? Is it going to take care of my honor, for example? But at the same time says when body dysfunctions, this is the end of my existence. It means that definition is contradicts their life. Their life, they take notice of the other side of body, or other side of human being apart from body, but they define themselves as body. Contradiction. Isn't that? Contradicting themselves.
I think sometimes they say that, what is it, like in the mind, for example,
Yeah.
if you affect the physical side,
Physical
it
side,
affects
yeah.
the other side too. So, for example, if you do heavy drugs, or, for example, you could experience different feelings, or your feelings will shift into different ways. So there is a response there, where the mind and the feelings and your curiosity
So
and your perspective.
what do they
will
say?
shift.
It is the function of brain.
Right, exactly. They'll say
It's
the
a brain.
physical-
It's a brain.
They'll say that that human side that we defined,
Yeah.
has a physical place, is physical, is what they'll say.
Yeah, but how about, for example, when you get the taste and smell of the food? Because I like food, so I love food. So I give examples often of food. So how about the taste? How about the smell? How about the shape? How about the way it is presented to you? Do you go to a restaurant, free restaurant, They give beautiful food, delicious food, but they give it like with a horrible face looking. Get the man, eat this one. Like they put a plate in front of a dog. Okay, just throw it like this and say, okay, then you came here and eat it, man. Come on. Now, do you go to this place again? And present the food to you in a dirty, very dirty, ugly plate? Do you go there again? Okay, why? Well, the food is beautiful, delicious. There is some human expectations which needs nice treatment, honorable treatment, according to human qualities.
But for the sake of the argument, you could still argue that those actions trigger some reaction within your body, in the sense that that loud yell triggers some a fear. And fear could be quantified as a reaction within your body, right?
No, the
even
problem.
that
Okay. Sorry, I should begin. Yes, please.
So even that fact that you don't want to go back there is not standalone, thought or something. It also is connected to a reaction with the physical world of it.
Can I
Yeah.
like they look at serotonin or cortisol. You have these hormones in
Yeah.
your body,
Okay.
and these hormones will shift your feelings. So if you have a
No,
lot
so-
of cortisol, you feel a lot of
Cortisol.
stress.
Cortisol
example.
changes it. Okay.
Yes.
Can the cortisol be cause of existence of certain feeling which is not matter? So what is this? Actually, your both questions, maybe everybody's question is that we never thought about it because we were busy with narrating hadith and ayah without realizing what we are doing. So why do we do that? Because we are Muslims, taken for granted identity card. So this is the problem deriving from, we have to be careful here. I mean, if someone is tired or not careful in this class doesn't benefit, maybe there's a big possibility of misunderstanding what is taught here. So we have to be careful, alarmed always. So this problem comes from definition of the existence of the universe or matter. They call it natural laws. It is really ultimately the order of existence of the universe. Is the matter source of its own order of existence? Or order of existence is given existence together in the form of matter. Can I give you a simple example? This is the core problem. How do you explain the existence of the universe? That is the Quran really, up to this chapter, was arguing about the nature of universe. So what is the problem? They say it's a self-contradiction. In fact, we have to be careful here. Self-contradiction. Universe exists with an order, together with its order. Order is the cause of existence of the universe, which means order, laws of nature. Laws of nature is order. Ordered laws of nature is the cause of existence of universe. Universe exists within the cause of existence. What does it mean? The thing exists within itself. Isn't that begging the question? Circular reasoning. Materialism is based on this.
Can you explain that again? I didn't really follow.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. I mean, who can help me to explain it in a better way? Somebody? Well, come on. No, thank you. You know what the reason is.
So maybe I could try to
Okay,
explain
please go
it.
ahead.
You can correct me where I got the idea wrong.
No, let's say.
Okay.
Okay, we will communicate.
Yeah.
Although it is not our subject, but the foundation of this topic, needing for security for my existence, will be found if I find the source of my existence I can take refuge with it. If I cannot find the source of my existence, I will take refuge with insurance company, state, my family background, bank account. You see what I mean? These are just fake solutions,
Right.
temporary. So if we
existence-
solve the
so-
problem of source of existence of the universe, we can solve all our problems. And the verse will say, the verse, ayah, they say it in Arabic. I take refuge with the Lord of something, doesn't matter. With the Lord, we can stop there for a temporary reason. Then, who's the Lord? We have to define source of existence. So, if we can find the source of existence, if you think that your source of existence, I'm hurrying because the time is really getting closer. If you and I think that the source of existence is matter, so you can take refuge with your matter. Can it save you?
Okay.
Do you understand? This is the fallacy, self-contradiction of atheistic or materialistic
give yourself your
interpretation of existence. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, so there are natural laws. Existence doesn't work randomly. There's an order to existence. And because we exist within that order,
Oh, the universe.
the universe,
So we are a part of universe. So universe exists within
within existence, and within the
the
order of
existence of its own existence.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Okay.
universe exists within itself.
Mm.
The source of existence of universe is itself.
Within the concept of existence.
So I
Okay.
can say, make it simple. If I say source of existence of the table is the table. And what is the source of existence of table? The answer is the table.
Mm.
What is the source of existence of the table? The table. I said, what are you doing, man? I keep asking, what is the source of existence of the table? You are saying it is the table. What does it mean? Because universe means together. Does it make sense to you?
now.
So
Yeah.
make it simple, man. So source of existence of the universe cannot be the universe, because I am questioning the source of existence of the universe together with its law. What they say, order. So what they say, of course, we use it for practical reason, natural laws. Look.
Why do we assume that the laws of the universe are within the universe? Where did that assumption come
Sorry, laws of universe.
Why do we assume that the laws of the universe or the order of the universe came
Is
from
within
or is within the universe?
Where did it come from?
from? Could be the source that
Source, what is it? What is it?
we're still
The
talking
universe.
about it.
So what you are doing, source of existence of the universe is the universe again, because the universe means together with this order. For example, can you think of this table without being a table? It's a table. And it is this size, this shape, this height, yeah, this quality, or whatever it is, that's called altogether table. Can you say that the source of existence of the table is its shape, its height? Excuse me, when I say table, they are all included. Table means let's say this is wood. Okay, it's not, most probably not, but let's say wood. The wood, when I say the table is wood and it is shape, it is height. So where did the shape of the table come from? The question is this: that it came from the table. Don't you see the secular reasoning? It came from the table. There is no independently existing so-called natural laws. There are not natural laws. There is only order of the universe we discover in the universe. The universe, let's come to the table example. Table exists with its wood, with its shape, with its height, with it is all the qualities. It is called table altogether. So can you say that the measure, for example, I measure this side is 3 feet, the other side is 6 feet, maybe, yeah. And being 6 feet, being 3 feet on the length, on the, I don't know, a width, is the source of existence of the table. Come on, don't be ridiculous. So this concept has been inculcated into our mind by using it continuously. Nature, natural laws, laws of nature, laws of nature. Now we are really in the box of this inculcated concepts that we take it as if there are some independent existing beings which consist of laws, a packet, and the universe is here. The laws are shaping the universe, giving existence to it, and manipulating it. The laws, what we deduce from the existence of the universe itself, is the table. When you say the length and the height and the width of the table, after studying the table, it is there. I am discovering it or uncovering it. That is what human beings do. Uncover what is already existing in universe. So we are questioning the source of existence of the universe. What is discovered in it, all the qualities. Yeah? Can you say that all my human feelings are, I don't know, made by what? The method, this is going to make me love somebody, get angry, excited, this one, or whatever, this another matter, brain, this one, or the DNA, what is the code there? We discovered that it is already written. For example, here, look at this one. It's already written, isn't it? Can you say that it is already written there? And do you see the meaning in the sentence? Do you? Do you see the meaning in the sentence? Yeah. So after reading the sentence, you ask the question where the meaning came from. If I say it came from the sentence, because without the sentence, there will be no meaning that you are questioning. But after reading, it is already there. You recover it. So the meaning means the sentence. So can you say that the sentence is created by the meaning, but meaning makes the sentence itself. Without the meaning, there is no sentence. Without the principles, laws, there is no universe. After the universe exists, human mind or human ability altogether, mind and other abilities, discover the qualities already existing within the universe and say these qualities are making the universe. Come on, it is already the universe. It means I created myself. That's it. Simple. I created myself. It's very simple. Does it make sense? How do I exist? Because I created myself. Don't you laugh? So for entertainment, I created myself. Where did you come from? I made myself. And look at the logic. These are indoctrinations we have to wake up. Every time they use natural laws, laws of nature, it happens because this is the nature. I'm asking, what is the nature? Nature is the nature. Yeah? What is X? X is equal to X. Do you think this is a formula? It is just repeating yourself. Well, I will say thank you. Go to hell. I don't care. It doesn't make sense. It is circular. It begs the question. So I think we got the answer now. What is the source of security for my existence? The time is up. So can we say the security can only be obtained by seeking refuge? It means referring to the source of my existence. Whoever gave me existence, he gave me with the sense to secure my existence. Understand? It's very important. If you want to understand this verse, أعوذ برب الفلق, it must be Rab. Let's stop that. Rab. Who is the Rab? The one who gave me the sense of need for security for my existence. Do you understand this? The one who gave me this need, the sense of need for my existence to be secure. I need security. This need is given to me within myself by the one who gave me existence. And the one who gave me existence can secure my existence. Nothing else can secure my existence.
Does this have to be eternal? Am I seeking eternal security?
Okay.
So, like, going back to your point of the atheist, they say that once you die, everything is over. So how do I make the argument that no, it's not over?
It's very simple. Do you want eternal security? Alaykum salam. Do you want eternal security? Do you want the security for tomorrow?
Yeah.
The day after tomorrow? Next week? So what is the end? Do you want? You want. Don't deny. There is no need to deny. If there's a sense in you, there is a sense in you. Very simple. There is a sense in you that if it is possible, do you want to be absolutely free of all worries? If it is possible, enjoy your life. That's it. Everything is perfect. Do you want it? No. You are a very challenging person. Good. I like it. Where did you get this need for wanting eternal happiness, security? Where did you get it? This sense is in you. So you are using your free will to bring it up. Remember, it means within yourself. This sense of seeking or needing for security, needing for happiness, full happiness, no concern, no worry is in you. The one who created this need can be only the refuge. No one else. Your father, before you died, he will die. If he is not dead, I hope he's not. So you are young. So do you understand? No one can. Do you think the United States, all the United States is given to you? So all the United States, everything. All the people around you are your servants, okay? Everything. Do you still feel secure in your existence? What do you want? Assume this is just a simple example. Let's assume that you have a galaxy, billions of stars in it. You are the owner of it. Maybe the deed is written on your name and you can use it as you want. Do you still feel secure?
But the insecurity I have is up until I'm dead. How do I know that after I'm dead?
Okay, no, my friend, look. Now, do you want to have a perfect, infinite, no trouble pleasure of life? This exists right now in you, not after you are dead. Your interpretation of death is problematic and wrong. It's a materialistic interpretation of death. Separation of your eyes from your need for seeing or power of sight, that I wish I had power of sight, yes, is death. But I disappears in the earth, but need for seeing is human side, your human side. That makes you human. I don't know, cows have more beautiful eyes than human beings. Does it matter? No. But a mosquito sees better than you do, and I do. Does it matter? No. Do you want to be to have the mosquito eyes, or as you are, perfectly arranged? So you see that the material means to operate is given to you, and the desires also are given to you. You use it, and the one who gives you this, for example, have you ever thought who gave you this life that you worry to keep? Where did he get this life, this existence? Where did he get it? So that where did he get this sense of feeling secure or needing security or having pleasure? So I have to have a pleased life without free of worry. Where did you get it? Did you make it? Don't you think that something is given? Do you ever, or let me ask this question, but you don't have to be, it's a personal one. You don't have to answer this straight away. Have you ever thought of how you came to this world? What was your conclusion?
I'm a person of religion, and I believe that
No.
existence.
Religion doesn't work here. Because why do you believe that?
Are you
Why
talking
the
about-
person of religion? Why are you stupid to become a person of religion? Why? What was the reason that you decided to become a person of religion? What made you convinced you that to follow a religion? What do you mean? It is not religion. It is just culture. Don't misname it. You are misnaming culture as religion because you don't know the source of your existence. What is a result of your own experience, but you just, how do you say, take for granted from your cultural background. Definitely, I can challenge you. Now, I'm not blaming you, but in order to make the argument and everybody will benefit from it, if you were born into a Christian family, you will be a religious person, or what did you say? I am a, what did you say?
Person of religion.
Person of religion.
Person of religion.
Yeah.
You will be a very optimum defender of Christianity because you are a person of religion. If you were born into an atheist family, you will be an obstinate defender of atheism because you follow your tradition. Your tradition is atheism. Is it human? Or do we have to investigate and question? That's what we are doing here. That's why I'm a person of religion. I believe, I swear by God, it does have no base at all. It is a false cheating yourself. That's my claim. That's my challenge. Think about it. Cheating yourself. It is not religion. It is cheating yourself and myself if I do the same. So you have to be convinced why you decided to follow a certain religious tradition. Why? Because it made sense to you. Otherwise, why do you follow it? If it didn't make sense to you. So the root cause is taken for granted culture, which is called religious culture, but it is culture. So I am afraid of this kind of people. You are not, but I know you are open-minded. You are questioning. I am afraid of this kind of people who says, we are Muslims. Yeah, fundamentalist Christians, for example. We are evangelist people. We are convinced about ourselves. What made you convinced that we are evangelist people? The same thing. They are very dangerous. Human beings are created to have open-minded, free thinking, so that they will come to conclusion as a result of usage of their free will, which is given to you for this purpose. We use free will to choose what dinner I should eat or what should I eat at my dinner. But we don't use our free will when I say which one I should confirm, which makes sense to me. We don't use free will there. We just imitate the culture. That's why we said it's not a religious class at the beginning of this class. We said it's not a religious class, it is a critical reading and thinking class. What we are doing here, did we contradict ourselves? Critical reading, critical thinking. Yeah? Did we assume anything for granted? Okay, what we don't have time, so let me see the time.
It's 8:13.
Yeah, oh, we are okay, more than time, past by time. But do we understand at least? I take, say the first verse, I say I take refuge with the Lord. We didn't study Lord of Prayer, daybreak. So
Quick question. Is seeking or taking
the same thing. Seeking, we can a'udhu means isti'adha means that.
but
Yeah.
is it to desire or is it to be aware of the desire that you
Okay.
already have?
The a'udhu means not ista'idhu. So this is a technical side. Now it's Arabic. You don't have to know it all. But if you just if I say ista'idhu means I seek refuge. Because isti'adha includes the meaning for the future and hope. Yeah. Astaghfirullah means I seek forgiveness. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it doesn't say it doesn't say esta'idhu, it says a'udhu. It means I already existing matter reality is I seek refuge.
Yeah.
Now it is not seeking, it is within you now because of the grammatic structure or the linguistic structure of the verse. But that's why we can say, but in another verse, we can go into this dimension, but it will be so scattered idea. So let's concentrate on one point, which makes sense for us for the moment. And we say, this verse says, say. Say means what? Again, go to the beginning. Say means be aware. Come to this conclusion. I am giving you a heads up, prior. You should think I gave you the ability. My creator claims that I'm your creator speaking it, but let me see if you are my creator or not. Because if my creator is speaking to me, he must be consistent with the sense he gave me and what he says. So I don't expect my creator to contradict himself. He gave me this sense and he's teaching me something else that I cannot confirm. So that's why I have to see the consistency within my own existence. My creator should not offer me anything which goes against the sense he gave me, contradicts it. It means the creator is contradicting itself. So I have to make sense of it using to come to the conclusion that I agree with you. I agree with you. My senses says this sentence is said by somebody who is the source of existence of your sense. I said, yeah, this is the word of my creator. This is called the word of God. My creator is called, you can call it John, but doesn't matter, or X, or Omega, whatever you call it, but doesn't matter the name, but it represents your creator. This word is from my creator who knows my reality and tells me that keep your reality, don't contradict yourself. I say, yeah, that's correct. I don't want to contradict myself. I am hungry and I am said, I'm not going to eat. Why? Because I want to contradict myself. Do I do that? If you are hungry, what do you do? If you are angry, go to the kitchen. So you don't contradict yourself in your practical life. Why do you contradict? Why would you contradict yourself in your understanding of your own reality? No, you shouldn't. So it says, say. It means come to the conclusion after using the ability I gave you. You should come to this conclusion. If you cannot, reject me. I will say you are not the creator of my senses. I don't say that this is the word of my creator, so throw it away. I'm challenging all the word, this kind of verses in the Quran. Said, if you contradict it, challenge it. Don't assume that, oh, it is God's word, I have to accept. It doesn't make sense. It is not belief. It is just really either being lazy or self-contradicting conclusion. So come to this conclusion, and so far in our argument, as far as I'm concerned, I said, that makes sense. It seems to be consistent. I need to take refuge with my creator, with my source of existence, with the desire to look for a source which gives security to me. This source can only be the one who gave this sense to me, correct? The one who gave this sense to me. So what did it now? What happened here? Between this phrase and my reality, how to say, congruent with each other. I found that it's congruent with each other. I can say nothing but this sentence is the word, speech of my creator. That is how we confirm that this text is the word of God. The other ways, I don't know. I don't know. It is called belief or imitation. Imitation is not belief, cannot be belief. Everything must be analyzed, dissected into really serious stages of thinking, and I must be able to confirm it. But why specifically, we're not going to study that, why specifically the verses, Lord of daybreak? What does it mean? We will question this next week and then continue from the evil of what he has created. Come on, don't be crazy. You created evil and saying that I take refuge from what you created. But why? It's your job. It's a big problem. Let's tackle with it next week. Starting, if we have time, we are not in a hurry. We don't have to study many verses and memorize it in a meaningless way. So we have to understand, be confident, and confirm it if it is confirmable for me with free will. Inshallah. It's okay. End of the session. Sorry if I wasted your time. But I myself enjoyed it. And because I felt, that makes sense, really. It is not contradictory. The last sentence is this from me. Whatever you say, I'm happy to do. Belief is belief. They call it belief, okay? In Arabic, sort of religious, men of religion. So, Iman, okay? Okay. Is nothing but not contradicting yourself. Nothing but not contradicting yourself, right? Be careful. When you say something, don't contradict your reality. That is belief. The other things that we call belief is not belief. It is either imitation or laziness. Saying, I don't know, they say this. So I say, okay, why should I say? Because I haven't thought about it. That's it. That is being lazy. So we are given the ability to think, and we have to utilize it. Otherwise, we will contradict ourselves. You have your hand and you are not using it. What do you feel?
Wasting it.
Sorry?
Wasting it.
Yeah. I cannot waste my human abilities. You understand? I cannot use. If I, for example, if a person comes to me, he's strong and carries this one, so please carry this one for me. I say, why? Because I cannot carry it. Why? Because I don't have hands, or I ignore the existence of my hand. I said, don't be stupid, man, use your hand. Come on. I don't have it. Right? it needs to be used. That's why we understand it. That's why they are given to me. So I have to use my human abilities, not to waste it, not to be lazy, and utilize it as much as I can, try my best. What we are doing here, just to utilize our human qualities to be used at the best level. Inshallah. Thank you very much. I really enjoyed it. Thank you. Hello, your presence made my life more meaningful. Thank you. Okay. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Now let's be religious, man, to satisfy this guy. Subhanaka la ilma lana. I'm sorry. Subhanaka la ilma lana illa ma 'allamtana innaka anta al-alim al-hakim. What is the translation of it?
Glory be unto you. We have no knowledge save that which you've taught us,
You
which you have taught us.
taught us.
Yes.
Okay.
Indeed, you are all knowledgeable, O wise.
So whatever I know, it is taught by my creator because all the ability is given to me by him. So that is the disclaimer. This is not our own property. This is given, gift. وآخر دعواهم أن الحمد لله رب العالمين بحرمة الفاتحة.